It's Week 17 of the 2026 season, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Saints and the Packers, and it's...
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
A little bit of a gunslinger mentality a week ago, Mike, and while it was a fun game to watch, I think it's something he's going to have to find some balance. I mean, for better or for worse, he was throwing the ball all over the place. Sometimes it worked out. Other times, it was a complete disaster. At the end of the day, it was enough to win. If he wants to keep stacking victories, he has to limit the amount of risky throws. At some point, they're going to catch up to him. I could promise you this defense, they're salivating at the mere thought of him putting the ball in harm's way.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Down the sideline to the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the 1 interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Rattler gonna throw. In trouble, and he's gonna be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Cooper going in motion. To throw, it's Rattler. That's caught left side by Cooper. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Looking to throw, Rattler. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
On 1st down, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Try to run it with Lloyd. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. They'll run with Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll play action with Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. Whoa! And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's second and 6. Olave is the motion man. They run on the jet sweep. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's second and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter. Third and 5. Rattler now back to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. To return, it's Nixon. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Packers offense and running back Marshawn Lloyd set to take over. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu from the secondary on the stop. Here's a second and 9. Love to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, it's Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Love to throw it on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. Off he goes. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, here's Lloyd.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points. Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now a run on 1st down. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Throwing is Rattler. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. And he's in. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Packers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those 2 things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
That one is caught beyond the pylon. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Rattler. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Back to the air once more on second down. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drop right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Love going to give it to Lloyd. A gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll be second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Let's go.
They send a receiver in motion left. This one is caught by Reed. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So, we've come upon halftime here in week, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The third quarter begins with a run. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's Miller. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Oh. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Saints are back within 4 at 14-10.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense and the receiver, Jaden Reed, getting set for their next drive. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll go here with Lloyd. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Downfield, he's got his receiver Wicks. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's going to carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce all
to the goal line and in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Packers are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, yeah. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. A pass taken in by Miller. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Olave is the motion man. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Now Rattler going to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. And that one good for 9. And the drive continues. To throw, it's Rattler. Downfield, he's got Bourne. And he will go all the way. Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, Saints. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. He'll say no to the extra point to go for 2. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and
now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
let's go now.
This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Lloyd. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, with the good coverage, and there to get a hand on it. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be brought down here on what... They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Try to run it with Lloyd. And he will have a Packers 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jayden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's a... Game 4, numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st and 10. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler set to take over once more. They'll stick to the ground. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. Finally, they bring him down behind the line. 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Rattler. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Rattler now back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw again. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. 3rd and long. They'll run here. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
They'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Another run here with Lloyd. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. We'll go play action with Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it over 300 yards passing in this one. They run. It's Lloyd. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Rattler. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. A 2nd down throw for Love. That one incomplete. Trying to get that to his running back, Marshawn Lloyd. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. They'll run over center, and it's Lloyd. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Throwing is Rattler. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day. Nice job by the defense there, stopping him short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple.
And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.